Welcome to this podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Otter.
I'm Weasel.
And we have a special guest.
Oh my god!
That's me, Matteo311. Welcome, guys.
Matteo.
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 Baguette. I feel special now.
I also feel special.
Really? You look special to me.
I should be the one who feels special.
That's not cool, man.
I got an intro
Sorry?
song. I should be the one who feels special.
You look special.
No, hey.
Nice guessing. Okay.
You're calling everyone special tonight.
Well, I'm special too.
In your own kind of way.
I'll work with special.
Anyways, this is Furry Thoughts podcast number 22. I'm Otter, he's Weasel, he's Matteo. And we're gonna talk about some cool stuff tonight, aren't we?
Are we?
Can I cut you off for 2 seconds? Why is it Furry Thoughts?
Because it's very. Yeah, it's a good question indeed.
I
think.
you don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that question. You know why?
I mean, it could be
because
now,
everyone.
Now that I joined,
everyone.
it could be Furry Thoughts. I mean, I get this, but
everyone who hears the title is probably like, oh, they're just a bunch of furry fandom dudes.
We are not furry.
Nothing, not even close to that, and I like to keep that joke.
so now it's really Furry Thoughts.
Yeah.
Look, I have something special most people don't have. Under forearm hair. People don't get hair on this side.
Well, I have one giant hair on my under forearm hair stuff. It's not there right now.
I have dons. That's are they fur?
Silky fur.
Hey,
Silky fur.
Hence furry thoughts.
Yeah.
Furry thoughts.
Yeah.
All right.
The name is. The name is just starting to get together in number 22 because why not?
Yeah. We're getting somewhere fast with this podcast.
Exactly. Like we have one collaboration with this guy, and all of a sudden, everything starts to make sense.
We should do more often, like Matteo. It fills up our
we should do
voids.
We should do it in other podcasts, and everyone's like, "Hey, Matthew's back now." Nope, sorry.
Just pop me in for a second and be like, nah.
Yeah.
Hi guys, no.
Just a little tease, like, oh, here's a stick with a carrot. Nope, sorry. Anyway, what are we gonna talk about today, Weasel?
A lot of stuff today. We got 5 subjects that are our leading subject, but always room for more things like.
For more thoughts?
Yeah, for more thoughts like Matteo described it, furry thoughts.
One of them is about Ubisoft and Jade Raymond, I hear.
Holy crap! Did you see? By the way, did you see her? Did you see that girl?
No, I didn't see her. She's a good-looking chick.
You missed out, dude. You missed out.
I am up to
pretty
date on the
hot.
article, but I didn't think to look her up.
Jade Raymond is
Yeah.
She's got her looks.
She got the looks.
She got the looks.
I was expecting like a nerd type girl, but well, frankly, she is like a runway model, like something. She looks like a runway model.
She looks something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Damn.
I think so.
Damn, indeed.
And I even I dig nerdy girls, so a nerdy girl would have did it for me. But yeah, we're going one step further.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
I can relate to that. If you put some glasses on her, I think we have.
Oh,
We have a winner.
She has a picture with glasses. I mean,
Oh.
if you want to look it up, I can take over from you and you just like go to the other room and do things you want to do and stuff.
It's getting a little weird.
Yeah. That's,
Now I'll just put a picture up so when you're looking back at the podcast, you're like, damn, I should have looked it up.
Yeah.
from
No,
the
I'm
beginning."
actually a little upset that I can't look it up right now. So I'm recording this. Damn it.
Ooh,
So
that sounds explicit.
Ubisoft is one of my least favorite companies.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of most of their games. I'm not an Assassin's Creed guy. The shit that comes out of that company, post some of it on my channel. Like they talk about, oh no, they made the game 30 frames per second on purpose. Total bullshit.
All the news around it is quite hilarious and stupid sometimes. Yeah. Also with the female assassin thing, did you get that?
Yes. I mean, it's just like the shit coming out from them, and then the drama and all that bullshit. And every day it's something different. It's like, well, the game's like this because we had technical limitations. Then maybe someone at Microsoft bitch slapped them, and they're like, no, it wasn't technical limitations. We did that on purpose. We were shooting for the minimum.
Did you You've seen some videos from Rooster, right? Which I sent to you.
Yes.
The company. They made a small clip about Ubisoft. Actually, what you're talking about, they're always talking shit, and it's really funny. You see Bernie Burns, the co-founder of Rooster Teeth. he's playing Yves Guillemot from Ubisoft. And then reporters are coming up to them. Of course, it's just a staged clip. And they're like, Yves, could you explain to us what's your entire strategy behind all those weird news messages? And he's just like really playing like, oh, that's really simple. We're just gonna talk about some bullshit to confuse you, so you won't so you won't notice the problems that are there actually.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you an example. Ask me a question. Ask me any question. And then the guys go like, okay, what's the deal with female assassins? Oh, that's because we don't believe in the Holocaust. Ask me another question. And then no, really, and it's just like plain dry.
Oh.
And then the reports are just like, I don't see how that has to do with. And see, it's already working.
Yeah. No, that's one approach.
Well, if you guys talk about drama, I mean the recent departure of the girl Jade Raymond.
Yeah, we didn't actually mention what the subject was.
Oh, yeah,
yet.
Well, yeah, we just mentioned her name and then said she's hot, and then digressed.
Like Jade Raymond, for everyone who's wondering, Jade Raymond, the producer at Ubisoft. I think she worked on Assassin's Creed 1 and a couple of other titles.
Yeah, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist, and even Watch Dogs. He was the executive producer.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she left the company, so boo-hoo.
And they they posted a quote. I'm gonna quote the entire thing. I think it's a little bit cheesy. So you guys said about drama, so it actually adds up to this comment. Like she said, "I've spent 10 extraordinary years at Ubisoft. I am proud to have been part of many of the best teams in the industry making truly remarkable games," said Raymond. "This is one of the hardest decisions of my career, but the Toronto studio is strong and on a solid path. I'm confident that now is a good time for me to transition leadership of the studio to Alex," French guy, apparently, "and to pursue my other ambitions and new opportunities." But I'm kind of wondering what her new ambitions and new opportunities are.
I was wondering that too. I didn't hear anybody like picked her up or anything like that.
Yeah. Where would you go from Ubisoft? I mean, despite the fact that indeed most of their games are pretty repetitive and sometimes even shitty,
Valve.
It's pretty damn high up. I mean, you make a lot of money, they sell a lot of games. Where do you want to go from there?
Valve.
Well, maybe, you know, certain people get sick of making the same game all the time.
Burn!
There is, you know, there is a deep amount of politics, you know, anywhere where there's money, and you don't, you know, you don't get to go in the direction you want to. You know, you have 100 different people holding you back because of different reasons. I think that's why, like, you got a lackluster game with Destiny. You know, they were looking for the game that appeals to everybody, that covers everything, and you got, you know, something that could have been amazing, but it's nothing special.
Exactly. I played it as well, and I love it. Don't get me wrong; it's really addictive.
You mean Destiny, right?
Yeah, Destiny. But exactly what you say, there is nothing original or revolutionary or whatever.
Yeah,
it's just plain fun and addictive. But that's all.
But I think the point is, like,
for me at least,
like if you play Destiny, you're already comparing it with Halo in the back of your mind.
Yeah, that's for me.
And the Gears of War
thing,
theories. I mean, it got so much supplements of other games that you can't possibly compare it to other games. That's the weird.
Well,
like,
I mean, you can see the Halo roots in it. You take a look and you go, okay, I can see the Halo roots, and you know that they could not get away with that. You know, it's Bungie. Bungie equals Halo. You know, that's where people are gonna think. So they're like, oh yes, they're gonna come out with their new IP. It's gonna be amazing. And Halo, one thing that drove me nuts about Destiny is Halo's got this deep story, like it's an epic storyline, and Destiny is there's no storyline. It's like it's hidden under a rock somewhere. It's like, you know, there's no storyline, which is, you know, it's kind of upsetting. Am I hurting you over there? You okay?
No, this is exactly what I was thinking.
He already came on this show, like.
And no, not at all. Like, I completely agree, because at some point, you played Destiny as well, right?
A little bit,
I guess. At some point, you come to a point in the story, and then one of the main characters, you're asking, like, what's going on? What's the whole deal with the darkness and stuff? And her response is, I'm not even kidding you. I don't know if you got there. I don't even have time to explain how I don't have time to explain.
The story's too deep. Just don't even bother.
No, exactly. I know exactly what you mean. Like, Halo has all this lore behind it, and books and stuff, and... Yeah, even again, anime.
It's in the franchise has over been 10 years. Like,
Yeah,
they had the
that's
time
true.
to
That's
like
true.
make it an industry.
Yeah,
Like Destiny's already out for like a few months now.
That's true.
So yeah, and
But still, I'm also very pissed about Dinklebot, by the way. Yeah, that's the little robot you have, called Ghost, which is voiced by Peter Dinklage.
Oh, the midget guy.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he just showed up and was like, okay, I did the voice, can I have my money now? Bye.
Yeah.
Or he's not used to voice acting. I mean, could also be that, but he sounds so damn uninspired in that game.
Completely dry. It, you know.
Maybe robot-ish?
Yeah, that's what some people say. Like, that's what's supposed to be because he's a robot, you know.
But then the Cortana is also not.
Yeah, but it's more of an artificial.
Cortana's
details.
got some, you know. Cortana's one, she's hot. Like she's kind of hot. Like if you go back to the old one,
definitely in the
Jade
later
Raymond hot?
games.
Is she Jade Raymond hot though?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Is he Jade Raymond hot? We'll see.
I mean, if you go back to the original one, she's like a cartoon. But you know, they made Cortana hotter over time. Like all of a sudden, you went from like Halo 2 to Halo 3, and you're like, whoa, Cortana's got curves. What just happened?
She got long hair and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, all right, whatever, I'll work with it. No, but I don't know where I was going with that. You know, we keep digressing when we talk about hot chicks.
Ah, well.
Yeah, we've started from the Ubisoft, and now we're going through Halo and Hot Chicks and Cortana.
That's okay. We can go from this to another Halo.
Yeah, we could segue into Halo.
A little trailer I showed Matteo just a minute before, and you as well, and you've got goosebumps. I
got goosebumps. Yeah,
the Halo 2 anniversary trailer. I'm just gonna start out with saying that indeed, then I came.
You did.
I did.
I smelled that.
I'm leaving this room.
I refer to it as near masturbatory material.
I mean, it's a very. I saw the trailer, and don't get me wrong. I'm not easily impressed by trailers or cinematics of games.
Okay, I'm back.
Especially not soundtracks. But after the trailer was done, the soundtrack of Halo came in, and I was like, holy crap! I didn't play the games, to be fair, but the soundtrack alone just grabs me. Like, holy crap! It gave me goosebumps all over my body.
Them graphics, man.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that was some good CG, and obviously CG doesn't make a game.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
you know
that's not gonna be the gameplay. We know.
Yeah,
that.
we know that.
If it could.
But what I know from 343 Industries, that's definitely gonna be the cutscenes. There's not gonna be a limitation on that.
I'm kind of comparing the cutscenes. I kind of compared with Uncharted cutscenes. Those were also very good. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Those were amazing. I do have to give credit to Halo though, but these cutscenes were better in quality than the Uncharted ones.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
Yeah. Okay.
In my opinion.
My all-time favorite cutscenes to Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMO one. The cutscenes pre-release of that game, like every few months, they were releasing cutscenes to kind of show you each section of the storyline of the game. Those cutscenes are unfucking believable. They would give me goosebumps. I watched them recently too. Like I reinstalled the game. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get back into this game. Game kind of sucks, but those cutscenes are awesome. If you're a fan of Star Wars, those cutscenes are unbelievable. BioWare is hands down my favorite company.
BioWare.
Yeah, do you still like them as much nowadays? Because some of their latest games, I felt a bit like they're becoming stressed under EA's leash.
Yeah.
Are they a part of EA?
Yeah, they're usurped, you could say, bought by EA.
Yeah, EA bought them for $1 billion actually right before the Star Wars game came out. Expecting the Star Wars
game, a lot of money.
You know, expecting it to be the next World of Warcraft. So, so that's why they were picked up. Actually, my friend works. Actually, right now he's done at EA. At BioWare. But he worked at BioWare on and off, and he actually worked on the Star Wars game and a couple other games for them. I think the last one he might have worked on was FIFA, but I'm not sure. But
do they still have their own creative freedom over there? Or?
Initially, like written in. You know, he's not involved that much. He's not that deep in there. He's like always on contract. So they'll pick him up for a game. And like he was picked up for Star Wars. And the second the game was like released, they were like, bye. Actually, no, after the first content pack, because he's primarily a GUI programmer, but I don't know. You know, they use him wherever they could. And the second that first content pack was released, they were just like, all right, talk to you later.
That's the definition of freedom.
But what I was looking into it, because when I heard EA was buying them, I was like, you know, wanted to die. I died a little bit inside. And
again, I recognize that. I was a big fan of the first Mass Effect game. Mass Effect 2 and 3 are still on my backlog, so no spoilers, please.
2 is unbelievable. 2 is the best one. And then after you finish 3, which you really should do, okay, you really get to that. After you finish 3, you can go check out my music video for Mass Effect, which is awesome. Which is just 100% spoilers, but it's awesome. It's actually my favorite video, and I bring it up too much. But anyway, oh well. Back to BioWare.
I kind of wanna edit it in, but then I'm gonna see the spoilers.
Yes.
Well, you can edit it in for me. I mean, I didn't have to play the game.
No, but if I edit it in, I'm gonna spoil it for myself.
Edit it like this.
Look at him.
Yeah, that's probably gonna work.
It will work, or I will shoot your eyes like your.
Yeah, maybe you should edit it in.
I will. I can't, but I will.
You just drop a link in the crotch bar. That's all you gotta do.
That should be a good one. I'll just put up a link. I'll put a link down in the description.
again with
nice
the description.
Good old times.
But what I was trying to get there, what I was trying to get to was that there were some stipulations originally, like, you know, EA didn't get immediate control and BioWare was allowed to maintain certain things. Over time, you're going to see they lose more and more control of their internal structure. But there were stipulations. Like, you can't break up our team. This team works on this. We control this. But ultimately, like, that's why kind of Mass Effect 3 had an ending that people weren't satisfied with, had multiplayer. It was shoehorned in. EA said, no, your games have to have multiplayer. Everything's got to have multiplayer. Multiplayer! And they're just like, ugh! And they just stuffed in it. And the net code was kind of shit. When the game first released, you'd rubber band around, and you'd be like killing a guy, and then be over here. You're like, fuck just happened? But yeah, their multiplayer wasn't great originally, and it was just unnecessary. And it drove me nuts because to get the main ending or the best ending, you had to play multiplayer. And
really?
Yes, fucking drove me nuts because I'm like, in those games, I'm a completionist. I find everything, unlock everything, save everyone, you know, I go apeshit. And then I'm at the end of the game, and it's like telling me I'm like 99% complete. And I'm like, what the fuck is it? So I'm like, well, I want to see the end of the game. So I beat the game, and then I go online, and I'm like, well, there are other endings. What happened? I'm like, a different ending? How the fuck do you get this ending? And then I look it up, and sure enough, you had to play multiplayer. And I'm like,
that's just weird.
And I don't really do it anymore, but I used to always have a rule that I would always beat the single player before I would play anything multiplayer. Because multiplayer used to have like spoilers. Yeah. Especially if you're playing like an RTS, you know, you're gonna go in multiplayer, all of a sudden you have every single building, every single vehicle, every single. So I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
Or like in a first-person shooter, you know, you unlock cool guns. My games were different back in the day. I'm old, but I admit these are gonna be gray soon. But
that really sounds sucky though, because I finished Mass Effect 1 in like I did all the 5 playthroughs to finish the story over 50% with all the team members, and I'm just like, that kind of takes you out of the story all of a sudden if you have to add multiplayer for the completion.
Yeah, it's just weird, like they force you to do multiplayer to watch the ending. It sounds to me like you have to play multiplayer in order to get like. Hey, I'm EA, I'm gonna force it in your face as like a pie.
Yeah,
that's why I also hate freaking multiplayer achievements. Like, it's not that I'm not gonna play the game anymore. I'm just like, alright, I'm not gonna 1000G this, fuck this.
I don't have any friends, I can't get those achievements.
That's also a thing sometimes, especially with old games as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So, yep, that's that. But what we were trying to get to was, oh no, we started talking about Halo. We got that.
Yeah.
Halo.
We went from
10th anniversary edition.
Cortana, Halo.
Yeah, we were talking about the Halo 2 anniversary edition. That's right.
Kinda lost it here.
Yeah.
So we were, I think we agreed that it looked pretty fucking awesome, CGI, but awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I'm really looking forward to the whole package. I'm definitely gonna get it for my Xbox One. I'm a big Halo fan. There's Halo 1 anniversary in there, Halo 2 anniversary, Halo 3 upscaled. So I guess 720p or something, or maybe around 900 maybe, but it's not gonna be remade in new graphics. And Halo 4 is basically the same, maybe a little bit of polish.
Yeah. You won't see the beta anymore.
Nope, because there's also a mini-series in there.
Oh god.
Yep.
Oh god.
I forgot the name, I'll put it up in text.
I won't see you anymore.
And there's also the Halo 5 multiplayer.
I know you guys were mentioning in your last Furry Thoughts, you guys were mentioning
that's gonna be a gift that returns every time, like welcome to a new, and then you come in
I'll
Furry
the background, and you could just have me come slide in from the corner. But you know, what was I gonna say? So basically, you guys were talking about Forward Onto Dawn. I remember you guys mentioned that, which was the series.
The old
that
series.
That sucked balls. I don't care what you say. That series was terrible.
Really?
It's terrible.
He thought he didn't like it as well. I loved it.
It was slow. It was slow. And then like
now I'm gonna cry.
Which one? It was the.
Oh, I think we mentioned it a couple of times, so maybe even last time.
Yeah, you did. I think it was last time.
Brain crackling sounds.
You were talking about it that the chief wasn't enough, and in that I think you as well kind of said it was too slow.
The series, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yes, the series. Yes. No, I don't like it.
No.
No.
It was slow.
You two didn't even like the sequence with the elite and the sword and all the helpless marines.
That was just like I was waiting for the elite to come, and then you're like, hello, I'm there, bye.
It's like you wait a whole movie, and then you're like, oh look, there he is. He looks kind of cool, and they blew their CGI budget, and it's like that's it. It's like, you know, they only had enough CGI budget to put the guy on screen for 10 seconds.
But what about the hunter?
No.
The hunter and Master Chief, and wasn't that epic?
Dude, look it up yourself. You can compare our criticism with that.
Staying on Halo for a minute here. I did not get an Xbox One because I'm a member of the glorious PC Master Race, and I'm becoming.
Well then.
That escalated quickly.
PC Monster Race.
It's the PC Master Race. Gotta look them up. They're glorious.
Yeah, I'm a part of that as well.
I'm a little bit PC Master Race. My computer, my laptop can run Minecraft at 220 FPS.
That's some sweet stuff you got there.
Hey, you know that.
60 FPS.
In mines.
I can't reach my glasses. Wait.
What are you doing?
Wait for it. 60 FPS.
Deal with it.
Ooh. Fuck off. No, I do get 60 FPS though when I'm in a square like from 2x2.
Nice.
He actually gets lag when he's in my house because I built my house too big on Minecraft.
Well, we both get lag. Donnie and I get lag from your house. Like we're just stuttering around and then you get attacked and killed again. Like every time. Big goddamn
like
time.
320 resolution, you get 20 frames per second. That's some sweet stuff there.
Yeah, I know. Alienware.
I just haven't seen a reason to pick up like an Xbox One or anything yet. There's no real exclusives that really, you know, get me going.
Well,
Halo's cool.
I could call one, but I call you an exclusive, but there's one slight issue with that, because if I know Microsoft, in 6 months it could easily come to PC again, like freaking Rise, Son of Rome and Dead Rising 3.
Yeah, and Sunset Overdrive is coming.
That's the one I was aiming at.
Absolutely, it's coming. And probably 6 months to a year, you know. But
We still need to play the game.
Hmm?
We still need to play Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it at some point because God, I want to play that shit.
Same here, but with you.
Driving me nuts. I feel like Sunset Overdrive is Microsoft's version of a PlayStation game. I can't remember the name.
Infamous.
Yeah.
Well, it is Insomniac, so that's not really weird.
So I feel like, Microsoft just wanted their version of that game. So, you know, give it.
Yeah, they're an old PlayStation exclusive company, so.
I did enjoy Infamous. It was amazing.
Yeah?
It was an amazing game. I only played the first one, by the way. Did you play?
I tried the first one, couldn't get into it.
Really?
I was like, took my control.
Why have you get used to the story?
I don't know. So sometimes I'm just a pain in the ass. Like I'll just turn on a game and not know what I'm expecting. Like Darksiders. I got Darksiders, turned it on. I'm like, oh, this isn't what I was expecting. Never mind. And that's like done.
Fuck this.
Really?
Yeah, and which is like, it's not a bad game. It just wasn't what I was expecting. It was like arcadey and, you know,
what was the first game?
What?
What was the first game Darksiders reminded you of? Curious.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What was the first game you would think of when you played Darksiders? Like the gameplay and stuff?
I don't know. I don't know why. Is there an obvious one that I'm missing here?
the go-to answer is usually Zelda, which I find really funny considering the whole style of the game, which is not Zelda at all, but the gameplay apparently feels like Zelda to most people.
I wouldn't say that, but there are other like arcade style games that it had to feel like, and I'm like, oh, this just isn't the type of game I'm in the mood for. For a while, I was just like took my gaming super serious, so it was mostly RPGs, straight on RPGs, and then getting more involved, being on YouTube and streaming and stuff. Horror became a big one, so me and my wife play a lot of horror games. Yeah.
You have the Friday Freakout night.
Freakout Friday with the wife.
That was the one.
Yep. So yeah.
Still need to tune in for that one.
It's late for you guys. I mean, you gotta eat breakfast and watch us.
Yeah. Do you ever record those streams?
I used to post like the entire thing, but I was just like, this is just like I'm just throwing content up, and like no one wants to watch a live stream when it's not live.
Yeah.
And if you really want, you go to Twitch and you can watch it from Twitch. So it's like, there's no point to throw this on YouTube. But what I do,
maybe I'll do that sometimes then, because Friday is a no-go for me with work on Saturday.
But what
in the evening,
what I end up doing is I'll go and collect all the footage from a game and splice together some type of montage. So there is some good content up there. So we've been playing Alien Isolation, and it's all right. I was expecting so much more. I don't want to get into that. I'll be talking.
You really have an expensive taste when it comes to quality, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You wanted to say that, asshole.
Yeah.
But
because Alien Isolation, I'm really looking forward to play that, and now I'm just like, okay.
Do you get like high expectations every time?
Alien Isolation. Well, I'm old, so. I love the Aliens series. A lot of people I'm talking to haven't even seen the movies, and I'm like, go watch the movie. And they're like, I'm not watching a movie from 1979. And I'm like, it holds up. I promise you, it holds up. It's still a good movie. And a lot of my friends...
I saw it when I was 7 and I shit my pants.
You do mostly.
Yeah, that's also true, but still, it's a really scary movie, dude.
But the...
Scary movie?
The game is just like this. The game is totally just this. It's like, holy shit, I'm so scared. Aliens can get me. This is fucking awesome. Look how creepy the alien is. Run, run, run. And then it's like, you're fucking like the space engineer, and you just walk around boring stuff for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and like.
And then all of a sudden the alien takes his suit off and the skinny guy comes in.
No, but like, honestly, it's so up and down. The pacing of that game is the only killer. Graphically, it's awesome.
Do you know that story, Vessel, about the alien guy? Did you ever see the movie?
Nope.
They probably also don't know the story, but correct me if I say it wrong, Matthew, because you're the old expert on this.
What's your beard?
But the story is that the alien was actually played by a guy in a suit, and they had like this guy which was really skinny and had the exact perfect length to fit in that suit to play in the movie.
That was scary.
I mean, it's straight up a rubber suit, and it would had to be a pretty like tall, thin guy, but I don't know.
That was a microphone.
Microphone tripped and fell.
No, but
did you ever see that guy? That's really weird how it
no,
looks.
but like even that costume still looks awesome. The movie is so old, and you can notice certain things in that movie. Like when she gets into a spacesuit, she's wearing hockey gloves. They are real hockey gloves. They're
really?
Yeah, they're painted white hockey gloves, and that's her like. But it still works. It still like looks, and there's only like 1, maybe 2 scenes in that movie where you're like, all right, that arm looked rubber. Like like there's one scene where the alien runs and its arms are like bent a little bit too much out. It's like,
yeah, a little bit floppy.
I'm gonna eat you.
Yeah.
I'm liking when I see movies. I mostly like movies as from older versions, like the years, not all like 2000, like in the late 90s, because they're making movies at that time with like actual props instead of CGI.
Yeah.
What kind of bothers me on the latest movies of today is like CGI, green screen, everything. Like they don't use props anymore.
Which brings us to another interesting subject. Do you give a shit about Age of Ultron?
What?
Do you give a shit about Avengers?
I completely give a shit. God, I feel like I talk too much on this thing, but yeah, one that trailer.
Hey, you're the guest.
Yeah, guess.
That trailer looks freaking awesome.
I agree. It felt much grimmer than the original.
Spider-Man was in it?
No. Spider-Man's still owned by Fox,
Yes.
I think. So.
Really?
Yeah. They don't have.
We're gonna see a lot of
That's
memes
what
for
I
that.
said in the previous Avengers. When aliens were invading New York City, where the fuck Spider-Man? That's because they don't have rights to Spider-Man. That's why he didn't show up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it would be awesome to see like a little Spider-Man cameo in the background, but they can't.
I was thinking of introducing Matteo here to
Oh, that's a good one.
to some Dutch words.
Oh, Dutch word of the week.
Yes. Do your intro style. Come on, do
For
it.
terrible accent.
Well,
Dutch word of the week.
text here. I need to grab my dictionary first because
So how are we gonna do this? You're just gonna do it normally and he repeats, or?
I think I'm gonna make a sentence out of. Oh wait, I'm gonna choose a word. That word is going to be implemented in your favorite game, and he's gonna make a sentence out of it.
What?
Yes.
Can you repeat that, please?
Yes.
Complicated.
I know.
an
I'm
adult.
complicated. Help me!
I need,
Well,
I need
I'm gonna-
someone who experienced aliens in the cinema.
I'm gonna find a word, a Dutch word, and you're gonna name your favorite game,
Okay.
and you're gonna make a sentence.
With the word in the game.
Yeah, with my word in his favorite game.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then that sentence he repeats in Dutch?
Yes.
Okay,
And
got it.
you get points for this.
Alright.
So you get if you like you're the first guest here on this episode of Furry Thoughts. So I think it's a good idea. Like if you got more guests in the future, like we'll rate
Sure.
their accents.
I'll focus on what you just said. You focus on the points, alright?
Okay. I will find some words.
Doodshoofdvlinder.
Huh? Wat zei je?
Doodshoofdvlinder.
No.
No.
Holy crap. Well, sometimes physiotherapy.
Sure?
Yeah. Okay, so you name your favorite game, Matteo. What's your all-time favorite
We'll go
game?
with Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect 2.
Okay, you go. Yes.
I just had physical therapy with Commander Shepard and Liara.
Holy crap, you have to write it down for me.
Hell are you writing down?
Liara. That's my
I thought that you wrote Commander slapped Liara.
No, I did not do that. Yeah, so
Now it's your turn to translate it.
ja. Ik heb net fysiotherapie gehad met commandant Shepard en Liara.
I think you need to slow that a little bit down
Yeah.
for Matteo.
I can do word after word.
Let's do parts.
Ik heb net
Het heb net
fysiotherapie
physiotherapy.
gehad.
Try that again.
Oh, it's a G word.
Yeah,
It's a G word.
Gehad.
Hot.
No one can do the G in Dutch.
No.
I'm sweating here.
Met commandant
Mat commandants.
Shepard
Shepard
en Liara.
and Liara.
Okay.
Can you try to repeat that?
No,
or-
that's it. That's all I got. I speak Dutch.
Okay, the points. How many points are we going to award him? For I mean, he did.
We should do physical therapy without the sentence. Once more, just to judge him.
Yeah.
So physical therapy is physiotherapy.
Physiotherapy.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
Damn.
7.5.
I'll take it.
7.5. I'll give it a 7.5.
It sounded a little bit Spanish. I like that.
Yeah. Physiotherapy.
Physiotherapy.
My wife speaks Serbian,
That's cool.
and she's got letters I can't pronounce either.
Oh, the G one is a funny one because no foreign and especially English people cannot pronounce that because the is just a particular sound for Dutch
My
language.
sister-in-law is Swedish, so apparently there's letters I can't say either. And my wife is Serbian, and so apparently I can mimic it, but I can't hear the sound. These are two different sounds. Maybe you guys will hear it. Ch and ch.
Again, please.
Ch.
That says enough. That says enough already.
No, wait. I'm gonna...
Ch and ch.
Yeah, a little bit like. Yeah, like the more accent on the chi.
Like, I can't hear the difference. And me and my brother are sitting there like, you know, ch, 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 ch. And she's like, no, like yelling at us.
I think I'm turning American, dude. I don't hear the difference.
But I realized that if I put my tongue to the top of my mouth, she says I'm making the right sound. ch,
Oh.
ch, and ch.
Sure.
You sure she's just not making you look funny? Like, oh.
Probably.
Yeah,
Just to jump
so-
back to a topic we barely discussed, which was Age of Ultron. Okay? I got
Yeah.
into like my boy crush on Josh Whedon, and then we digressed. But one, that trailer looks freaking awesome. It looks darker than, you know, the previous Avengers, which was a lot.
It's a lot more grim.
Which
yeah.
was like, you know, it was, I guess it was still kidsy enough because you want to keep it PG-13 because they want to sell, you know, a million tickets. But it seems like it's got a little darker vibe to it. But there's an extended trailer you should go look up, and it shows.
I did not see that.
So the extended trailer shows some comedy before the original trailer, and Thor puts down his hammer on the table, and I think Hawkeye reads the insignia that says, you know, "He who's worthy, you know, shall have all the power of Thor," or whatever. And they all take turns trying to pick it up, and no one can pick it up. Like there's like Tony Stark. He's got like his Iron Man like glove on.
Yeah.
And then the guy War Machines, they're pulling at the same time, and they're all like, you know, they're all just trying to pick this thing up. No one can pick it up, and it's just like a comedy scene.
You have less fur than me. That sounded very wrong.
What did
I
you
don't
say?
know.
You have less fur than me.
Oh, probably right. Yeah, this is going into a weird direction. I think this might be around the time we might have to wrap
And
up.
anything else on the topic train there?
Well, we have some topics, but I think we have some interesting stuff to talk about today. Maybe we'll see you back in the future.
Absolutely.
I would think it's very, very cool to do again.
Yep.
What about
I enjoyed it.
Less nerd stuff, please. I can't keep up with you. My mind is blowing up.
Less nerd stuff,
Holy
less
crap.
Dutch, and I think we're good.
Well, it was very nice to have you on the show, actually.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It was our first collaboration, and I felt.
I thought it felt pretty good for a first time. So
I mean,
that
everyone
also
started
sounded
like-
wrong, by the way. But never mind.
We're going in the wrong direction right now. So, yeah.
Anyway, I was Otter.
I was Weasel, and he was.
Hey, he can talk for himself.
Wow.
Matteo311.
Matteo.
I like having a
Matteo.
theme song.
Oh wait, like this. Matteo, Matteo, Matteo.
And then the hairy arm comes out.
Explosion, 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 explosion.
Hey guys, thanks for checking out this very special OtterAndWeasel Furry Thoughts video. That's right, just when you thought Furry Thoughts couldn't get any better, Matteo311 joined in. If you liked my contribution, why not come check out my channel, Matteo311 Game Movies. There will be a link in the description.
And of course, there's a playlist with more podcasts if you didn't get enough furriness today. Well, it was pretty furry with Matteo, of course. There's also a subscription button, as always, if you didn't already, you silly Billy. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, blah de blah de blah. Love your mother, love thy neighbor, and we'll see you next time.